Hey heroes, Cap here with the Marvel's Avengers video, and yesterday we got an update to the frequently asked questions in their blog post that talked about the end of the game after March 31st and September 30th when support ends for it. So let's break down those questions, see what exactly they talk about, and how news may have gotten worse for Marvel's Avengers before it ends. As always, if you're going to enjoy the video, be sure to smash the thumbs up and hit the subscribe as we get on into it. Now right here you can see the final update on the future of Marvel's Avengers. This is the blog post that we got on January 20th that talks about the end of the game, what they plan to do, kind of some common questions that you would have with a game ending like this. However, they've updated the community questions on the bottom here. I want to break them down, talk about what there is, and exactly how we got maybe more worse news for the end of the game. First off being that the Heroes Challenge cards and Heroes Catalyst and Fragment Extractors are all be removed on March 31st when their final patch goes live, which they're pushing this patch as a balanced patch, which means any hopes of She-Hulk or Captain Marvel or the Kree invasion sneaking in there before the game ultimately ends kind of just went out the door. Now with the Fragment Extractors and the Heroes Catalyst, this one kind of because it says with patch 2.8, which removes Heroes Catalyst and Fragment Extractors from the game, adds a permanent 1.5 times base multiplier for all experience gained and fragments earned. This is great, but this wasn't really our biggest concern, where once you reach those higher power levels, what you ultimately run out of first before XP or even close to running out of fragments is those upgrade modules. And with shipments going away, the number one way to get upgrade modules kind of leaves us wondering, will there be a fix to this, a balance, hopefully, to this, as patch 2.8 is being called the balance update, similar to patch 2.6 with the heroics. Hopefully we'll see more changes to traversal, heroics, and a fix to the update modules. Now another thing to notice on this is that the OLTs and raids will remain after March 31st. The question though is, all of this is in March 31st terms. What happens after that date? I'm more interested in what's going to happen after September 30th when their support ends for the game. Will we still be able to do multiplayer? Will the raid OLT still come over? Or will they just completely shut the servers off and we won't be able to play those ever again, which means we're kind of capped at what power level we are unless we do the events. Of course, then the events are also capped at 175, or to get us to 175, so we'd have to raise that as well. The biggest thing about this, and the worst possible news that we get, hopefully they change this, is on this very last question. How will update 2.8 impact reoccurring mission chains, events, and rewards? All reoccurring missions and objectives will continue to refresh on the cadences they always have. What's my concerns, you may ask? It has to do with time gating. Now the raid and OLTs, both of them, are locked behind this 1 week time gate, which means every week you log in, you're able to play the raid, get a higher power level, and you have to wait 1 week to get another power level to get you up to that 185 max. Of course, you have to do the OOT to get up to the raid level, to get up to the elite raid level, to get up to the cloning lab level, unless you do events. Now with this, as it says, cadences they always have, it seems as if the raid and OOT are going to be locked behind that 1 week pattern, which means after you complete it for the week, you have to wait till next week to come back to do it again and try to get a higher power level. How much more grinding can we do in this game? I'm not a huge fan of this. I'm thinking remove the time gate, remove that, make it to where we had the priority mission that was daily. I think that was amazing. That was fun. That made me log in every single day so I could go for that daily priority mission. Now, I'm not saying you still can't play the raid and the OOT and cloning lab after you've done it once and gotten your higher power level, but when the game is all about getting to that next power level, that grind to really make your heroes stronger and feel heroic, it kind of leaves a little bit of a lackluster taste in my mouth, and it makes me kind of on the verge of this. I'm still trying to enjoy this game, but the more and more news that we get with what to expect when the game ends has kind of left me a little bit right now. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this updated frequently asked questions list? What are your thoughts on Marvel's Avengers? Are you still playing it, or have you moved on to other games and left it in the past? As always, heroes, stay amazing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.